Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Disco Elysium. This is a game that I've been recommended many times, but I've only just got around to actually trying out. I know that it is some sort of mystery game with a strange twist when it comes to the mental state of our character. I won't lie, I've actually tried a new game. I've tried to record this once before. I died in the first room, so this time round I'm going to save more. But I went through the create my own character and I will create the same character again. I decided, through much deliberation, that I would like to be a talkative character, a charmer, somebody who can talk their way out of situations rather than somebody who just, punches everything. So let's put everything to 1 here. So this is my intellect. I would like to be quite smart, but not troublingly so. This is psyche, how emotionally intelligent you are. So this is more how you deal with social situations and things involving other people. And I feel that fits quite well. So I'm going to put that up to 5. And then I don't really want to be terribly weak, but it's the weaker of the stats. So let's put last point into motorics. So how agile I am. So basically, I'm just really weak, but quite good with people. Let's press next. Okay, so this is our signature skills tree. We can pick one of these. Now, since I am high on psyche, it probably pays me to pick one of these 5 here. So we got volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Inland empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. Authority, intimidate the public, assert yourself. Esprit de corps, connect to station 41, understand cop culture. Or suggestion, charm men and women, play the puppet master. Now, in truth, I'm torn between suggestion and empathy. I feel empathy will be more useful on a wider range of things, so I will probably set that as a signature, but there are other options, obviously, we could go with. There's rhetoric, practice of the art of persuasion, logic, wield raw power, intellectual power, loose the world. I feel there's a lot of freedom to pick a sort of character that you want to play as. And I feel as we level up, I assume we'll be able to pick more of these because there are lots of pips. So hopefully we can spread it out a little bit and pick some other stuff, and we'll read them as we go through. So let's confirm and start our adventure. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Well, doesn't that sound exciting?
Ever. Never, ever.
Well, I think I shall simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Wait, what was that about the ex... something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
You have to tell me more about this meat thing. No, I wanted to know about the ex something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
The abyssopelagic zone? Allons-y, never let me go.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
What do we want to put here? Let's visit the ancient Zero Home.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Oh no.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
I would say that last one seems out of place. And then I remember the name of the game is Disco Elysium.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Hello, Volition. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. No, I am not scared. I am a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth. And with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Okay, I'm a bit scared now. Let's go back to the dark. Wait, no, I want to cut my head off. Headaches are the worst thing that ever happened to the human body.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Kimura motor carriage.
A Kupis Kinmora motor carriage? Let's open our eyes. Oh, that noise. Hell of a night, huh? Hell of a night. There's a tie flowing around on the fan. Okay, so now we appear to be in the world of... Well, let's go Elysium here. Let's pick up my trousers. Can I highlight things with a key press? Tab! Thank you, game. Okay, so... There's a few things we can look at around here, but first, yes, let's pick up our trousers. Flare-cut trousers. That's my shirt. Can I put my jacket on without my shirt? Oh, apparently I have a thing above my head here. What is this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Hello, perception. Can we fish them out?
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Oh, lovely. So, the general gist of this game, as far as I can tell, is that we are a man who has many voices in his head. Each thing that you could think about yourself is a separate voice inside of our character's head. And each one is going to talk to us and tell us about things that we see in the world around us. I have a funny feeling it's going to be very entertaining, and that is why people decided that I should play this. What is this? It is a bottle. A magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. I'm just going to quick save here because I'm sure I could do something and kill my character again. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Guess I didn't like the music. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. There is a shoe hung up on the coat rack? For the left foot? Yes. I have a single shoe. We get bonuses from our items. Okay, so our blazer gives us esprit de corps. Our trousers give us -1 to savoir-faire, but +1 to electrochemistry. Go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. What is savoir-faire? Oh, so these make our motor basics -1. That does not seem good. We can have, but we get a gun. Can I look at my key? Oh, keys to room number 1. Okay, we have nothing else in my inventory, so let's get out of there. What else is there? Should we try and get our tie?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Let's continue.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Okay, that seems normal. Can I turn the fan off?
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
We have a 72% chance to grab the tie. Can I take my trousers off? Genuine question. Alright, take my trousers off. That way I don't have my -1. I'm going to quick save again. I'm not paranoid, you're paranoid. So I can take my trousers off to increase my chances of getting my tie. 83%, let's try.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Oh, how charming.
If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow.
Well, I'm not entirely sure about that logic.
An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie.
Let's not turn on the light. Okay. Let's put my trousers back on. What does the tie do for us? It gives us +1 to our inland empire. Hunches and gut feelings. It seems like a very charming friend to me. I see no issue here. Right. I'm just going to save constantly throughout this entire playthrough. I am genuinely paranoid about what happened when I did my first playthrough. There's a break in the window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
We can look out. I can use visual calculus, assess the damage, or I can leave. Let's try visual calculus. 83%.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Can I assess the size of the impact?
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Are you telling me that I threw my right shoe out of the window for some reason?
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Well, you never know. Maybe they left early, even though I have the keys to the door in my trouser pocket. But it's possible.
This person also forced the drinks on you.
See? I should go get that shoe.
Cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
So I gained some experience for that. New task. Find your other shoe. Do I have a journal? I do. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go venturing into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again. Okay. Oh, quick save again. And to the bathroom. Oh, the tap is on? What is in the bath? You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. I had a hell of a party, huh? Is that my shirt? It's my shirt. Lovely. Contraceptualization. No, conceptualization. Contraceptualization is something completely different. But -1 to suggestion. That seems bad. That's my charm. So if I take off my shirt, I become more charming. Amazing. I wonder if there's a debuff for being naked, though. What is this? The door? Is it locked? I believe it is. Okay, can I look in the mirror?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Uh-oh.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
I have amnesia? Really? Nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Good Lord. Now that is what we call a party. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad can it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sure everything is fine. Let's touch my nose.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay. Let's touch my tongue.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I appear to be a very unhealthy man. Let's wipe the mirror now.
Behold.
I mean, I don't look that bad. I look like a bit of a corpse down there.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's, some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I am a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do. Keep making the face.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom? I don't know, it's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. It's a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. Well, it's the expression of pain. I'm going to follow through on this superstardom.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Let's check for a pulse.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
We have a low chance. Can retry these, but hopefully. I don't know if it's worth trying low percentages. I'm unaware. Let's find out. Let's do encyclopedia. 28%. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
What about electrochemistry? Attempt to stop the expression from happening. No, I don't want to stop it. I want to look like I'm a superstar. Leave the mirror be for now. Look at this handsome man. Right, so I think that's everything. We can't go out this door, right? So unless I can use the key. No, okay. I need to get to the balcony to find my other shoe. And preferably find some sort of cocodamol or paracetamol or something, because I appear to have a raucous headache. Hello, is the balcony? Is that money? What is that? There's something on the table. Oh, it's money. Real? Where am I? I don't actually know where I am. It's minus 9 degrees, good lord. Is this going outside? You can sleep after 21? So 9 o'clock. Sleeping heals all of your health and morale. Okay, so this time is ticking? Oh dear. Oh, we have a thought. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. It's my shoe! Hello, shoe!
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Thank you, composure.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
Oh dear. Thank you, conceptualization. How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
I'll accept that. What bonuses do I get from my shoes? 1 composure, but another -1 to savoir-faire. I feel like if I ever get in a foot chase, they're gonna get away. Right, back into the hotel here. Who is around? I don't actually know what I'm doing. See a container you can't open? Equip a pry bar. Ooh, it's a little bit of casual breaking and entering. Let's just hold. Can I just make it so everything is highlighted all the time? Would that be a problem? It's probably in the settings. Ah, what day is it?
Officer.
Oh, hello.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Klaji? Miss Orangey Disco Dancer. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
I don't think so. Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. God damn right I'm a policeman. And don't you forget it. Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time? How long have I been here?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Uh-oh. Do you happen to know what business that is?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
That checks out. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? I have a 42% chance. A suggestion? Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. I try it.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
We succeeded? I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still... does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
That was a very nice way of explaining that. Thank you, my dear.
She puts out her cigarette.
Where's she going?
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Oh.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Am I supposed to follow this lady? Let's go knock on her door.
The door is closed.
I'm gonna knock. I can't just try the handle. That's weird.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside.
Okay, so she's having a shower.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Oh dear. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness.
The door does not care.
I said that to the door?
The door probably thinks you're a has-been loser too. You feel your funny necktie becoming tighter and tighter around your neck.
My necktie is talking to me. I don't think my brain... There's something wrong. Let's knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again, much harder.
Still nothing.
Knock again, much harder.
Still nothing.
Handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Okay, let's leave. What about the door next door? Wait. What can I do here with the cigarette? She looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Yeah, okay. I don't appear to be able to interact with that door. Okay, let's keep walking around. There's a newspaper. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. I apologize in advance for my awful French. What a lovely floor. Now, what is there in here? Stairs? Lights? This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing in it. We'll lay of our surroundings before we talk to people. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal-sized. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Let's go with that one.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system.
Can't doubt the logic.
By other people.
I mean, it's solid logic. This goes well with a theory I'm developing that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What do you think I should sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy. Get the people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay, I have to sing the sad song. Finish thought. I'm gonna quickly save here. Okay, what else is in this room here? There is a man behind the bar, obviously. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. What's this? A Nosophed, +1 health. I'll take it. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Oh, wait. Hang on. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting, which means there was a woman here, but she no longer is? Maybe the person who was finished yesterday? The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 o'clock." Oh, hello, there's a lady in a wheelchair. A sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open. 1600. Alright, let's talk to this man before I go further down. Hello, sir.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Looks like my empathy checked out here. Huh. I sense... Are you a bart? Oh no. I feel like I should say the top one, but I kind of want to tell him he's a bartender, but I will say the top one. I sense you're not a fan of mine.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Ah, sarcasm. My favourite.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
I think you're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer.
Oh, it's not?
He raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, but then he gets a hold of himself.
You're right. It's not.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law. He tries to avoid outright conflict.
Let's have a look at that stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Interesting. So I am, well, here.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
This is the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Again with that insubordinate
He
tone.
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
So are you a bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did Sylvie go?
She just, you know...
He shrugs.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Really? You... Well, let's leave. Okay. Oh, it auto-saved. Thank you, game. What do we learn down here? Sing karaoke. God damn it, get a hold of a sad song on tape. Let's talk to this lady down here. Oh, what is this, actually? This royal pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello, Lena. The cryptozoologist's wife. Who is the cryptozoologist?
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
He nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Oh, sorry. Anything over here, then? before I talk to the man in the orange bomber jacket. This game seems to be the sort of game where I'm going to be rewarded for paying attention to my surroundings. Summer door closed for the winter. Oh, there's a man asleep down here. What is this? Is that a bottle of beer? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful, dark liquid is spilling out. Hello, sir? A man is sleeping on the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
I have a low chance of actually waking him up, so let's pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Okay, interesting. Shall I try to wake him up? I'm going to try. 8%, let's see what happens.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Okay, we'll leave. We'll leave him alone. Can I redo that check? Hang on. It said white checks could be redone.
Deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness.
Nah. Put skill points into physical instrument to open this white check. Okay, so I have to level up and then I get a chance to redo checks from that I've already failed. That's an interesting mechanic. Let's talk to this man in the bomber jacket, shall we?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Let's shake his hand. It's only polite.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Ah, yes, I am from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Okay. We have a 72% chance to invent a name. I have to try.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Damn. It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information and disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
I have, he's a pain.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Not towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
The scene? Oh no.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't. Would you care to assist?
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still In the tree.
There's a body in the tree. I don't think I removed it. I could have removed it yesterday and I've just lost my memory.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I think most people would probably prefer that the body was no longer in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Oh no. We've just left the body of a murder suspect hanging in a tree for 7 days. We're a bad policeman. We're a really bad policeman. Okay. Let's just say I can't remember anything. Let's see how he handles this.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
So he's a man of understanding. That's a step in the right direction.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Let's just get going. What should I tell him? How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Oh, on my jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Well, thank you very much.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the Rat Squad.
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Oh.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay, let's roll.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Wonderful. And that's added some new things to our tasks here. We can inspect the victim's body. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. We can interview the cafeteria manager again. We can report our badge missing. You need to report your missing badge. Or we can sing karaoke, which is the most exciting one. But I do think this is a good place for me to end the first episode. As this is the first episode, please let me know what you think. Like the episode as always. Subscribe, obviously, if you want to see more. So thank you very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you next time.